Hello, everybody. Perfect mana. We have removal spell, and we have a 3/3 for 3. We're not going to mulligan this. Um, let's play a Plains first, because I think most of my 2 drops involve white mana, if it involves 2 different colors. Ah, Trace of Abundance. Yeah. That way he can't see. If he sees these 2 colors, he knows I'm Naya. If he sees these 2 colors, I might be Bant still. So, alright. Could get annoying, especially because he can pump it next turn and hit me for 5. But I'm just going to play up my 3/3 for 3 and pass. And if he wants to hit me for 2, he can hit me for 2. If he wants to make the big play and hit me for 5, then, well, that happens. Yeah, didn't think so. Land cycling. I'm assuming, oh, really? So is he one of these just all the colors deck? Oh, he is one of those. +3/+3, flying and lifelink, and he can just do it now? Ugh. Well, that's annoying. I want to draw a card this turn, but I think I just have to play a land and pass. And when he attacks, I'll just put this over here, and then hopefully be able to blow him out with the Intimidation Bolt when he taps out. If he doesn't attack, then I know I'm fine, because I mean I'll just do end of turn or whatever. Let's throw green mana down, and we'll just pass. And if he just Wooburg, make this guy huge, I'll just shoot it out of the sky before it gets a chance to even fly. Because that is good. And he also just had like the turn 4 perfect mana off of the back of the Trace and the Fiery Fall. So it seems pretty good. Alright, is he going to do it now so I can't block, or is he going to let me block and then try to blow me out? No, he's going to do it now. Alright. 3 damage to you, sir. Nice turn. Don't see why I can't play that out. Just play out a big dude. Pass the turn. White, green. What other color are you trying to use? Another white. No. You just gonna, is it just a 2 mana spell? Nope. Oblivion Ring, huh? Well, you got me. You got me. Well, you get my guy. Border Post. Replay your land. Taking 2. Sweet. I'm just gonna play the Ronks draw card. Seems good. I can run that out next turn, and then the turn after I can drop that and just hit him for a billion. Also have a Path of Exile, or Path to Exile, in the event that he, plays something super scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. There's some 6 mana creatures that I would like to path. Um, hmm. Is this one of them? Probably. 5/5 Vigilance Haste. Probably going to be a bad day for me. Let's just get rid of it. Okay. Just gonna attack with both. And then if he has any shenanigans, I can just splash in the slime. Probably if he attacks, I'll just flash in the... Like, if he attacks me, I'm just gonna flash the slime in a turn. I don't think he'll attack, though. Unless he has another play. I feel like he has to start playing a little defensively, though, at this point. He's in a very interesting situation where the way he taps his different types of mana is very important, because if he taps it wrong, then he can't do things like leave this up. Yeah. See, he left this up now, so he can turn this into a 5/5, which is annoying, but it happens. Um, hmm. If I flash this in, then I have 4 attackers. He has to block this or he dies. That'll be 4 power. This will be 3 power. That'll be 3 power. So I'll have to block 2 things. So he'll probably chump here, and then he can block here in sack. Or not sack, in pump. He takes 6. Loses this. Keeps this. And it's assuming he has no other tricks. And he's just leaving up the pump mana. Alternatively, I can Armorer, swing with everything, and then he'll only have to block on the Viashino. Unless he wants to like chump and then eat. At which point I can then flash in the slime and put a +1/+1 counter on it and not take the damage. Off of that, he'll only take 3 in that situation, most likely. And then that'll still die. I think giving myself another out and just playing this as a 2/2 is probably better right now. Just fill my board. Just a 2/2. Not quite. If I attack, he's tapping now. Naya Charm. Tap all creatures target player controls. Alright. That's fine. Oh, we're in begin combat. Well, he made the decision for me, but at this point, it seems very difficult for him to do anything. Unless he has the worm that ETB deals 3 damage to all creatures. At which point I just lose. Because, oh my god. But, yeah. He has to have something really powerful here, and I think that card's a rare. Pretty sure it's a rare. I don't think they'd printed it like uncommon. I think it's like a 5 mana 3/3 with Devour 1 deals 3 damage, like Kuldotha Hellion or something like that. I'm trying to think what it is, but well, he is tapping his mana for something, and it's just a guy. Gives his creatures haste, but if he attacks with everything, I just swing back and kill him. Unless he has a fog, in which case I take 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then he can kill me the next turn. He doesn't have the fog. Alright. Let's... If we swing with everything, does he just die? I can tap this down because he doesn't have enough mana to pump. So we'll only have 2 2/2s. And if he blocks the 2 3/3s, he then takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage and goes to 1. And I really do need to tap that one down of the creatures that he has. So yeah. Oh no, he can block. Hold on. I saw the line. I saw the line. So he can block, put mana through this to be able to pump that. Do I care about that though? Probably not. If I just attack with these guys, he'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can only make it up to 6, so I can't kill him that way. Yeah, I think I just have to swing with everything but the Battle Mage and then tap that down. He does get to eat one creature, but I still get to put him down to any of my creatures being lethal the following turn. Because I'll probably block like, I might block here, and then here, and then pump. No, that still kills him. He has to block 2 things with 3 power. Or no, 1 thing with 3 power. Yeah, okay. So that is the right play, because then he only goes to 1. He loses this, he filters the mana through to pump that, eats that, leaves him with 2 creatures on the battlefield. I tap one of them down next turn, and then I still have 3 creatures available to attack with. So I can attack with 1, 2, 3. He'll have 1 blocker available, maybe two blockers if he doesn't play it, if he plays a creature. Yeah, so he's going to do that and then that. Okay. Dark Temper. Okay. I wouldn't have made that play. You could untap and still use Dark Temper, and he didn't reduce the damage coming at him at all. Because I still... Yeah, I don't think he should have even showed me the Dark Temper. But I'm happy he did. Now we know he's got it. No black permanents, though, on his side of the board as far as I saw. Which is should be something of note. Yeah. So white is the correct color to play in my first land if I don't have a 1-drop. Things that I saw out of him. What does that do? Nothing. Yeah, I think this is probably a fine build. Can run it back. We have a decent amount of removal, which we were able to use to very goodness. For words to be good that I just used. Yeah, I think the best way to do it with this deck is to watch out because he's got a lot of really bomby cards. So I should be holding things, my paths and my intimidation bolts and stuff for those very big, very scary creatures that he has. I don't have anything that deals with enchantments, right? I just remembered he had the exile card. He also has a lot of removal, it seems. So things like the Sigil and what was the other card that I got rid of? I thought I cut a card. Oh, the Might of Alara. Cards like that aren't that good in this format against somebody like him. Alright, well, perfect mana. And turn 2 Druid into a Drake, so I'm not going to mulligan this. Although I am going to play out a Plains first. In the event that I hit any of my 2 mana spells. Probably just going to run this out, just because I want to be able to accelerate into the Falcons or the Meditant. Yeah. So I'll probably just Druid into something, but what? They both draw me a card. I think it depends on what he does. If he plays a creature here, that's like a 3/3 or a 2/2 or something that this blocks well, then I'll probably run the Meditant out. If he just runs out like some random dork or something I don't care about, okay, never mind. So I'm playing out the Battle Mage. Just still fine. And then next turn I'll just play out the Drinker, the Meditant. Again, depending on what he plays. Alright. I think that makes the Meditant the right play. Because then I get to draw the card, and I can block that. Compared to this, which is just going to be trading damage, and I don't think I want to trade damage with his deck. Maybe I do. I don't know. But he doesn't have mana up to drag down or anything, so I think the safe play is to get this out now. So I'll do that. Hopefully hit a land next turn. If I hit a land, I can Drake or one of these guys and play out the Nacatl for a 3/3. Mostodon, fair enough. Alright, hit the land. So he's got a 5/3. What do I want to do to the 5/3? I think I just want to play out Drake Nacatl. Excuse me. And then next turn I can drop Viashino and leave up tap mana. And if he attacks with this, I'll probably be willing to block with the Nacatl and just trade 1 mana for 5 mana. Seems decent. But let's see what we draw first. The only 1 drop we have is in that color anyways, so. And if we want, we're playing Nacatl afterwards. So we want to leave up the 1 mana that lets us cast the Nacatl. Oh my god. Sometimes I'm just so good at Magic. And I'm just going to pass. I can even play out the Aven Squire next turn and just hit for 3 in the air. Yeah, you got it. Annoying as that is, and as nice as I would have liked to have one. Alright, he's probably getting his island now. So we can have the full Wooburgs. Because I'm assuming he's running the creatures that he's running because he has the blue mana source. And the fact that he's waiting this long makes me think he has something that's a double mana cost in its CMC, and it's one of these guys. Because I would just snap take the island, so I would have Wooburg available if I didn't have something in hand that's requiring that. Really? He got the forest. And then played the forest. Okay. Any attacks? Nope. Alright. Trace of Abundance. What does that let me do? Gives me an extra mana. I can put it on a forest, probably. I'll put it on a mountain, I think. So we can go 1, 2, mountain, and then we have 4 mana available. So we can then play this out. I don't think that's what we want to do, though. I think we might want to Squire and attack with the Falcons. Yeah, I think we want to Squire and then attack with the Falcons for 3. Or do we want to attack with the Mendant for 3? That way, if he blocks with the Mastodon, it still dies. So we can enchant the mountain. We have 4 mana. Play out the bird. 2 mana. Pass after we attack with something, I guess. Alright. I think we just attack with the bird, though. 3 mana, or 3 damage that I just can't deal with. Next turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, possibly 7 mana, but 6 and 7 doesn't change anything for us. What do you have? Whenever Megalith blocks a creature, it deals damage to that creature's controller equal to its power. Alright. So whenever it blocks something, it makes me sad. Fair enough. Alright, well, we hit another plane, so we have about as good a mana as we can get. I think we just attack with the bird because I don't want to deal with taking 6 and then losing a creature. And then we can just run out the Gargantuan, I guess. For this mana, leave up 2. Or do I want to eat like the Mendant and the Squire and get a 6/6 of my own to block with? I think I'm just going to attack for 3. Play this guy out, and then I can double block with the Mendant and the Rayclaw on that. Yeah. I'm going to do that. You don't have reach, so you can't deal with the flyer. I even have up the ability to give it first strike if I want. And I also have the Viashino next turn. If I want, I can make another power 5 or greater creature, which then allows me to basically make it so he can't attack me and I can just slowly eat away at him at the air. I really didn't think he would attack. Mostly because I can double block it and just kill it. The issue is at that point if he has a removal spell, and he is in the colors to have a removal spell, he can just 2-for-1 me off of it, and he gets rid of very powerful assets of mine. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I have the 2 spells that make it so he can't block, and I can just swing for the win. I'm just gonna take it. I'm at 20. I can probably afford to take 1 hit off of it in exchange for 3 damage off of that. I have I have 3 ways of killing this. Or I have three ways of, dealing with this effectively. That's one of them, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to attack for this, or I'm going to attack with this, and then I'm going to play that out. If I had another mana, it'd be great, because then I could give both of them first strike. But, yeah. Alright, goes to 11. And now I can make it so this can't block next turn. And I get to attack him for 1,000,000,000, because I can also play that out. At that point, I really don't think he has a way of getting out of this situation. Unless he can kill that. What does he have in a turn? Oh, just a fiery fall to kill it? Alright. I said he had to kill it, or else he was doomed, and he found a way. That also was probably the reason he attacked with the Megalanoff last turn. He's still attacking with it? And, okay, what is going on? Like, is he just desperate? Is there like some AoE effect that he could have? That does like -1/-1 or something that I'm not thinking of? I don't know the format very well, by the way. This could just be him attacking with a bunch of stuff trying to win the game now. I think I'll just trade off a bunch of my stuff. Hope this sticks. Alright, he does have something. I really thought it was just the one fiery fall. Oh. 3 damage to target creature. When it dies, put a skeleton onto the battlefield. Oh, that's annoying. Alright. Hmm. Of course. Of course. So I can burn that and hit him for 5. I think I attack with the Falcons, put him to 8, play out the Viashino, eat the Squire, and then next turn I can go Armor Guard and Bolt and just win. Unless he has like some way of pumping this. If he has like a Might of Alar or something, I'm in trouble, but he only has one card in hand. And this line of play lets me win next turn. So. And I also have a Bolt mana in case he does something and I need to respond by bolting a creature. This only has one target, by the way. It's not like 3 damage target creature, target player's creatures can't block this turn. So if he has a removal spell, what he could do is he could When I bolt his what? I take it. Okay, so he has a land in hand, land down on the battlefield. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Um, if I play out the armor and path that, is that just a safer line? If I had one more mana, it'd be like definitely the safer line, but um, if he has any removal spell, any way of interacting with this, I'm still fine because this has to resolve, and if it doesn't work, then I can path that. So let's do that. All right. Wait, what? Can attack this turn. Oh my god. Read the cards, Mark. All right. Um so that was dumb. I thought it was can't block. Why would it be can't attack? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they print a card that said that? Uh, it's fine. I still win next turn. But this does give him a draw step. And whatever he has, he's playing it out now, so another skeletonized? Jeez. Alright, well, I guess I don't just win next turn anymore. Ugh. I thought it said can't block. I know, I'm sorry. Cringe. Cringe to your heart's content, everyone. Humph. Get in my belly. Alright, well, I guess I just play out the armor and hit for 5 and then play that out. Um, if I want to leave this up, I can't. Because I have to use up one of my mana. I'm playing up both creatures anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Oh no, it did matter in case he has a... No, he has nothing in hand. Alright. This is the card from the top of his deck. If this isn't it... Well, it's a card. He's playing it out. He's tapping a billion mana for it, which is always good to see. Alright. He's got to make me block it. Doesn't have trample. Doesn't have a way of getting trample. So I guess I just block with the armorer. If he's attacking with everything, then he's just dead. He can't attack with everything. He's attacking with just this. He has no cards in hand, nothing on the battlefield. That's a trick. So I just stun sniper one of his dudes and then attack with both. He has to block this. I give it trample and I win. Oh no, because this has vigilance. So I'll have to stun sniper that. Swing with both. And then I win. Okay. So that's the line I take. Stun sniper that. He goes block, block. Gets trample. He takes 3 damage. Round one. Alright, sweet. Round 2 coming up in a minute. And we'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad. This is an 8-4, so hopefully it goes well, because I want to not lose. Bye-bye.